What is a pencil? That was a question that I was asked when I was a high schooler going in an interview. And the man that asked me was actually an elderly gentleman with all the calmness in the world. And it was smiling at me when he asked that. I was a little bit confused because that is an unorthodox interview question. So I thought of the best answer that I could come up with was, so a pencil is something that you used to write. And I went, oh, something you used to write. And he picks up a pen and he says, is this a pencil? I looked at him and I said, no, that is in fact a pen. That is not a pencil. A pencil would actually, is normally made of wood. So then he goes once again, oh, it's made of wood. So the chairs that we're sitting on, if we take them apart, we burn it, char the end, and use that to write, would that be a pencil? I said, no, actually no. Let me rephrase that. So a pencil is made of wood, something you used to write, and it's got lead in the middle. That's what you used to write with. So then he goes, oh. So this chair that we've taken apart, instead of burning it and charring it, we just stick a piece of lead inside so you can use it to write it. Then it becomes a pencil. And this went on for 30 more minutes. All right, I discovered much later on that he was actually a professor of philosophy. And as you can imagine, a high schooler arguing against a professor of philosophy. As time went on, the time that it took for me to actually give him answers took longer and longer until the point where he cornered me and I just went, I don't know. I thought I had bombed the interview. But after the interview, I received some feedback and I saw what he had written for me. And I'll never forget it. He said, Evan is going to be a good student because he can admit that he doesn't know. Now, this was a puzzle and a half for a high school student. But the older I got, the more it actually made sense to me. And the thing is, like these days, we are actually very scared to admit that we don't know something. And what I wanted, the message I want you to walk away with is that it's okay to say that you don't know. Because when you say those magic words, I don't know, you now know what you don't know. You can go change that. You can go acquire more newer information. If someone asks you, hey, what is the distance between the Earth and the Sun? And someone says, a million miles. That person just stopped himself from learning something new today. When you say, I don't know, you now know that you don't know what the distance is between the Earth and the Sun. You can go find that out. You just did yourself a favor with that. So do yourself a favor today and say, I don't know.